I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Vince!
And it's time once again
to recommend things!
Vince?
Yes.
What do you recommend today?
I am recommending a figure.
I can't wait!
I'm recommending the Hellboy movie figure with the corpse from the first Hellboy movie.
Oh. I'm just kidding.
I think, personally,
yeah.
I think
that is nice. That is nice.
I think it's the slickest of all those figures. I mean, it comes with some other things. It comes with a Rasputin figure. This doesn't come with, but the series includes a Rasputin figure and a Crowenin, or however you say that guy's name, I forget at the moment, and Abe Sapien.
I don't think if it, and I'm not telling you what to do, but if it were me, I don't know if I could keep that in the box. That is a pretty figure.
Well, here's the deal. What's cool about it is that it looks good in the box.
It does. It does.
Because it's displayed in the box. There's so many times that you'll buy a figure and
right up in the camera, there might be some glare here.
Yeah. See, so often you will buy a figure that is in the box, but it's partially hidden or it's in a goofy position, and not everything that's cool about it is on display. The only thing that makes this thing not on display is that its gun is right here, as opposed to in its holster or in his hand. But would you really want it in his hand, since they put the rope around the corpse's neck and then into his hand? I mean, it looks good in the box. But yes, these things can, at the low end, you're looking more like $20, $25 right now, but on the high end, you're looking more like $50. So I bought this thing for about $20 at a convention. In fact, I bought this when a friend was asking for one, but I couldn't get a hold of him to make sure that he wanted to spend the money at that moment. So he kind of missed out. But I got one, and he hates me for it.
It's okay. I think it was worth it. It's a good looking figure.
Oh, it's pretty, and there's lots of them. But I think the Hellboy 1 figures are similar but better than the Hellboy 2 figures. It's cool. You should get them if you can.
How old are those?
Oh, they came out right after the movie.
Was that right after?
2004.
Okay.
Right after or right during.
Yeah, looking at the box, I couldn't tell if that was something that came later, or because sometimes that happens. They do stuff like that.
Yes, I mean it's 2004. I don't actually know what year the movie came out, but
that was
I think it's about the same year.
That was the year. So 3 or 4. Cool. Today I'm going to recommend a poster. I guess it would be short recommends because I don't have a whole lot to say about mine either. It's just kind of neat. You may have seen this picture floating around the internet. I bought a poster of it. I had never seen this before, and my wife and I were at Vintage Stock last week, and we were like, and my wife found this poster and she said, "Yeah, Captain Logan," because my wife calls me Captain Logan. You have to, you have to buy this. So this is
Logan.
The periodic table of game controllers. Yes, indeed, and it's very, very cool. It's the periodic,
not the poster.
It's the periodic table of elements, but it's with video game controllers. And what's neat about it is there's actually a logic to this. At first, I was like, oh, it's just a bunch of clothes. At first, I was like, oh, it's just random controllers all over the place, but it's not. It starts from the oldest and works its way to the newest, and then down here is handhelds. And I just think the letters they chose for things are kind of amusing. And there's actually real information in these boxes because it tells you the date that they came out, and it tells you what the system was, and it's neat. Anyway, there's not a whole lot to say about this, but I think it's a very funny picture. And somebody put a lot of thought and effort into this. I'm not sure who made it. I tried to do some research on it. I couldn't figure out who made this. And when I say research, I mean I Googled it for 30 seconds before we started filming. But I didn't right away figure out who drew this, so I don't know. But I do know this.
I think it was an artist named screw it.
I do know this has been floating around for a while, and then they keep making updates to it. So never fear, because I'm sure when they put out the new systems, there will be another one of these.
When you find a new element, you have to include it.
Yeah, exactly. But so it pretty much goes to the most recent stuff, which is the Wii and the 360 controllers down here. But I mean, all the weird stuff's on here. The Neo Geos and the Jaguars and the stuff like that.
It's amazing how the number of protons is really illustrated in the year that it came out.
Yeah, like I said, it's different information. Isn't that funny though?
Yeah,
it's kind of neat. Anyway, so that's what I recommend. Thanks a lot for watching us recommend things. We'll recommend something else for you once again next week. I'm Captain Logan.
I'm Vince.
See you next time. Hellboy.